What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. As always, a massive shout out to each and every one of you getting involved in the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. For now, though, we are going to jump into this one. Burna Boy, it goes by the name Question, featuring Don Jazzy. This one literally landed 4 minutes ago. I've literally got here just after the premiere. I always wait till the premiere's gone these days so I can see how long this track is and things like that. But yeah, looking forward to getting to this one. Brand new from Burna Boy. It's been a little while since we heard something new from him, so I am very, very excited. However, guys, please do remember there will be a lot of cuts and pauses during this video. The reason for this is simply because YouTube will block the videos. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'm not a big enough YouTube name yet for the videos to not be blocked. It's quite upsetting, but it's how we do, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the sort of technical analysis and breakdown of the videos. We like to really dive into the production, into the sort of vocal performance, into the just musicality of the tune more than anything else, and sometimes the music video as well. However, without further ado then, let's crack on with this one. Right from the off, this is sounding sharp. Production-wise, this is sounding sharp. Like everything I've heard Don Jazzy on has always been sharp. Burna Boy is moving a lot more towards a sharper sort of sound. Production-wise, it's sounding crispy. Like there's a lot of high-end going on in the drums. There's a lot of punch going on in the drums, and we haven't even heard a vocal yet. I'm really excited to see where this one goes. Go, Burna.
Just for the record.
Woo!
Just for the record. If they like me, they chop up the tomato, then
You know what? Something I've clocked about Burna in recent times is he is getting, well, he's not necessarily getting better at it, but we're seeing a lot more kind of fullness to a lot of his tunes, despite the fact they are quite stripped back with the drums that they're using, despite the fact that this is, as I said, very, very sharp drum-wise. There's so much kind of texture in the sort of guitar lines, in the general padding with what's going on. The harmonics are really, really clean. He's not kind of going all guns blazing vocal-wise. He's starting off very soft, and it's got just a sweet sound to it, to be honest with you. I like that.
anything you wish me,
Woo!
that be a passion. Bad man, no, they walk.
Come on! This is the thing. The guy knows how to turn up a tune. We were saying it, I think, in 2019. He was, for me, the artist of the year. Just constantly throwing out crazy collaborative features. He knows how to turn a tune from something to something that's the next level. We've all heard Ginger. We've heard what he did on Ginger. But he does it on his own tunes as well. I don't actually think he gets enough credit for the way he is able to kind of switch the pace of a tune that he's on. Switch up there, proper caught me. The little drum roll as well. Really, really nice.
They talk, that's what they fly like helicopter. Nobody grace of God and ninja with them move.
You see the way he's able to kind of fluctuate his voice. Like I did say there'd be a lot of cuts and pauses, people. I said this at the beginning of the video. The way he's able to kind of fluctuate his voice from a more sort of, I suppose, almost dancehall influence kind of toasting style where it's a lot more kind of guttural, it's a lot more sort of harsh. He's able to then switch it back into this super melodic, more sort of smoother vocal texture. He's able to do that so seamlessly at this point. People don't even recognize it as being as kind of skillful as it should be seen. It's crazy.
Question, but then look at the answer. Question, but then look at the
That is a very wavy jacket as well, for one. It's a shirt, isn't it? That's a shirt. It's a very wavy shirt. His vocals sound great, man. They sound so kind Again, almost buying into that much more melodic approach that we know Burna Boy can do. I feel Kilometer was a lot more focused on sort of like kind of circular, not necessarily repetitive, but very much kind of circular sounding rhythms and circular sounding vocals. This is a lot more about building those harmonies, building those textures, and he does it so well.
answer. Question, but then look at the answer. Bossa,
Okay, I don't know what that is, but it looks like the ship out of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm just saying. Just saying. I like the black and orange sort of theming that's going on in this as well. Again, he just sounds great, man. The hook's really, really catchy on this. As always, I try to break down as much of the tune as possible. The drums aren't changing in intensity. It's almost as if everything else is catching up intensity-wise. The drums have a very hard-hitting, mid to high-range kind of feel to them. Very, very compressed, so that you can actually feel them physically punching through the rest of the mix. Everything else is slowly building up around it, which is quite an interesting way of approaching it. I love the way he does that. I'm definitely missing something in the video here. I'm getting very, very much lost in Burna Boy's vocal more than anything else. But you see how he builds those harmonies. He's so good at doing it, man. Building the harmonic layers, so it just starts off as one, then a secondary one comes in, then a third one comes in. Next thing you know, you're essentially listening to a choir of Burna Boys all going over the top of each other. It never sounds like corny. It never sounds over-pressurized. It always just hits perfectly.
That be a passion. Man, no be God.
Okay, I've definitely missed something in the video because I didn't see that coming. I saw some wiring in a bag. I saw a guy look quite scared about something, and next thing I know, something's blown up. So apologies if I've missed something important in the video. Do let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to watch this back afterwards and try and work out what was going on. There's always a story in Burna Boy videos, and I have in the past definitely missed the storyline that's going on. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what I've missed. I always read the comments, so please do.
But then no get the answer. But then no get the answer.
Something that he's really started to build into a lot of the tunes he's making as well, again on a production level here, so I don't know if it's him, it's production team, whatever way you want to look at it, is this really, really nice use of kind of fluttering arpeggios that seem to sit around the mid to high range. There's always like a little sort of melody. It's buried really, really nicely, but you can hear there's these little fluttering kind of melodic lines poking around the mid to high end. Have a listen for them as you're listening through and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, you can I'm trying to take them in as much as I can. You can hear there's almost like a flute-like texture going on, just kind of playing little melodic kind of flutters in the mid-range. There's a lot of bass going on with this one. Again, really nice sort of plucked guitars throughout the mid-range. Compositionally, it's really, really clean, I've got to say. I really like this back and forth as well. It's almost there's a really nice kind of natural phase kind of effect you get when Burna does these vocal lines, and it again, often when you're doing your own sort of backups and you're doing like multiple layers, it can sound corny. There's very few people in the world that can make it sound this kind of I suppose enlightening is a good word. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but very kind of powerful, very thick, very kind of colourful in its texture, and it just has a kind of warm fuzz about the way it works. It's difficult to describe. I hope you guys get what I mean. And there we go. Really liking this one. Some very wavy outfits in this as well. There was a dress I saw earlier which looked really, really cool. Burna, as always, looking like the very fly guy that he is. Really like the sound of this one, I've got to say. TG Amori, shot and chopped by, so I think that's the guy behind the video. Production on this is great as well. Out to Burna and Don Jazzy, man. They both absolutely smashed this one to pieces. Really nice piece. Musically, the layers we were talking about a lot, the textures going on in this one, really, really nice. Hopefully Burna Boy's on another album run. He's been killing it with the actual full-length projects he's been releasing, and hopefully this is part of another wider project. But there we go. A massive thank you to each and every one of you who has enjoyed this reaction video here. My name is Kovu. Obviously, please do make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, getting involved in the channel, and of course, liking, subscribing, turning notifications on, all of that good stuff. And do remember, you can catch me on Breakfast with Kovu, 7 till 10 in the AM, over on Trickstar Radio. Download the app. You can lock in worldwide. That's 7 till 10 a.m. GMT, and we'll see you all next time. Nice one. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.